Hey everybody, what is going on? Okay, now I know you've been seeing my posts on my Facebook page about my book, Where Your Mind Goes, You Go. And I want to take just a few minutes of your time to explain to you why I'm so passionate about this project, why I'm posting about it all the time, and why I want to get it into your hands. Number one, over the past 10, 12 years or so, I have been through a personal growth process myself. I've been wanting to get to a new place as a husband, as a father, as a friend, as a business person, as a coach, as all of these different things that I am in life. And through that process, I've gained a lot of knowledge from great people. I'm not a philosopher, I'm not some, great mentor or anything like that, but I am a person who has gone through this process myself. And throughout that time, I've gained a lot of great information, and I have that information inside of my heart, and I just wanted to get it out. And the way I chose to get it out was on this book. So I want to explain to you just a few reasons why I know that when you get this book in your hands, you will absolutely enjoy it. Number one, I used to tell myself all the time, I hate to read. And honestly, I'm not a, great reader. But I do read because I love the knowledge that I get from reading books. So I wrote this in a way that is for people that don't enjoy reading that much. It's a 30-day process, one day at a time. It's not a novel, it's not a fiction where I want you to read hours at a time. It's 5 to 15 minutes a day. And I know that you can invest 5 to 15 minutes a day into your personal growth. So, this is all you have to read, these 2 pages. So on these pages, what you'll see is this, and it's the next point that I want to make. You're going to notice a QR code right here. Now, a QR code is a scannable code on your smartphone that will bring up a video that talks about this day's lesson. It will explain in more detail what you're going to read, or maybe have a lesson that I've learned out of my life or somebody else's life. So this is another thing that I'm very excited about, is that I bridge this gap between old and new school publishing. And it really adds another element for those of you who are techies that enjoy this new school thing, and for those of you that are old school that like to have something in your hand, you get both worlds. Now, another thing that I'm really excited about is the fact that at the end of each day, I ask you to do a little bit of work, because if you're going to get engaged in a process, it's very important that you engage in that process. So part of that is you writing down maybe an answer to a question, or some goals, or some ideas that I have written here on the side. So what you'll do is scan the code, read the pages, and do the work right here, one day at a time for 30 days. Another thing that I really am excited about with this book is that every picture you see in here, from the front cover to every image on the inside, was taken by my daughter Taylor. Every photo in here is hers, so I'm very proud of the fact that my daughter's work is represented in this book. Another great thing that's in here is that my wife Anita contributed not a chapter, but some information about pressure, about being pressured into thinking you need to look a certain way because she's married to a fitness guy who's a very high visible fitness guy. And she'll explain to you that that's certainly not the case. And another thing that I really like about this book is that it is very high quality. It's one of the nicest books that I've ever held in my hands. And I don't say that because it's my book, I say that because it's the truth. I self-published this for the sole reason of wanting to have control over everything that's in it, to the pages that it's printed on, to the graphic work that was done in it by a great graphic designer. It looks absolutely beautiful. So this book for $20 is probably one of the nicest books that you'll ever touch. And I just want you to know that I put everything in this book that I possibly could. It's worth every penny of $20. And I want you to get it into your hands, not just so I can sell a bunch of books. Of course I want to do that, but more importantly than that, I know that it's full of great information that if you're interested in growing in this next year, in 2013, and becoming a more complete person. Because honestly, if we're not growing, we're moving backward. That's just the way it is. And this book, I know, can be a great tool in the arsenal of things that you're using to become more of the person that you want to become in life. So that's it. I'm going to stop raving about my book and how much I love it. I would love to hear from you. And I want to ask for those of you who've read this book to please go on to Amazon.com and do a written review for me, because that will help me get this book in the hands of more people. So that's it, guys. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch the video. I want to encourage you to have a very, very focused 2013 so you can go out and reach every goal that you have in life. And I just want to thank you for being my friend and listening to this video, and I hope to see some of you soon, and I want you to make it a great day.